Wyoming News Now starts now.
Good evening. You're watching Wyoming News Now at 5:30. I'm Kayla Dixon.
And I'm Mia Johnson. We have meteorologists Aaron Lowry and Sean Boyd joining us later in the show. You may remember House Bill 127 from the legislative session. It's the bill that changed things related to health orders in the state.
Governor Mark Gordon says he let that bill go into law without his signature, saying it's important for the legislature to re-examine the process for public health responses in the state. In a letter, the governor says that he appreciates the legislature's attention to the matter. However, Governor Gordon says he cannot sign the legislation because he thinks it responds to a particular set of circumstances in a particular time and corrects for perceptions that are raw because of recent experience. He hopes more consideration will be given in the future after a thorough review of Wyoming's overall response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, today is the perfect weather day. Not too hot, not too cold. All we really need is a light jacket. And meteorologist Aaron Lowry is outside to let us know.
Weather forecast, we're going to be talking more about these rain chances. They're going to be coming in. A couple more showers still possible today. And then, of course, we have our main system that will be arriving tomorrow.
As long as it's rain and not snow, I am perfectly A-OK with it.
I'm excited for an opportunity for some rain. Kayla, the only place that might end up getting some snow are going to be those higher elevations, so places like Laramie.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Aaron. It's common enough to get certified through a first aid program. Now you can get certified in mental health first aid. The Mental Health First Aid Workshop at the Health and Wellness Through the Arts Conference gives you 5 hours of on-site training and 2 hours of online training. The course teaches you to understand and respond to signs of mental illness. You will be able to recognize and respond to signs of anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and common signs of substance abuse. The workshop will be on May 20th at the Mercer Family Resource Center. And if you have family at Cheyenne Regional Medical Center, more people will be able to visit them starting Monday. CRMC announced it is easing visitor restrictions due to the stabilization of COVID-19 metrics in the community. The new visitor policy now allows 2 visitors for each patient. Hours at the West Campus are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. All visitors will still need to be screened for COVID-19 symptoms. You will be required to wear a face mask and social distance. No visitors under the age of 16 are allowed. Looking at coronavirus numbers statewide, the state has seen nearly 58,000 COVID-19 cases since last year, with nearly 57,000 recoveries. The Wyoming Department of Health reports 705 deaths related to COVID-19, bringing the number of active cases to 440 in the state. Now, county-wise, Natrona County has 46 active cases. Laramie County has the most active in the state with 105, and Albany County has 70 active cases.
We told you an exciting new digital app is coming to Laramie County Library. Well, this weekend, the app is now available. The Libby app is an easy-to-use app for reading ebooks, listening to audiobooks, magazines, and much more. All Laramie County Library card holders will have to do to use this is to download the app and access the library's books. Laramie County Community College has finally finished the construction for the Surbrugg Prentice Auditorium. Wednesday night, the Board of Trustees took a tour of the new auditorium. The school said they are ready for the students, staff, and visitors to see it in person. A Casper nonprofit is working to connect East and West Casper by foot. David Graff shows how they plan to bridge the gap.
David Graff.
The Casper Humane Society is hosting a raffle for an exclusive Mother's Day basket. The items feature various gift cards for restaurants and shops, and they even have some spa items. Handmade jewelry, candles, and manicures are included in the basket. The drawing for the raffle is May 1st, and the tickets are $5 each or 5 for $20. The Cheyenne Animal Shelter is recognizing its employees for World Veterinary Day. The shelter employs 2 full-time vets with a devoted support staff. The vets care for shelter animals, spay and neuter for the public, and provide humane euthanizing for pet owners. They are always available after hours for emergencies. The animal shelter encourages us to show our appreciation to our local veterinarians for all they do.
Starting next Saturday, we will be able to visit Wyoming's newest historic site. The Quebec 01 State Historic Site will open for the 2021 summer season May 1st. The site will run 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Reservations are not required for visiting the site. Quebec 01 is about 30 miles north of Cheyenne, just off exit 39 and Interstate 25. The Williams Company earned the 2020 Industry Wildlife Stewardship Award from Wyoming Game and Fish.
This award honors companies whose primary mission is not wildlife related, but it makes an impact through development for the benefit of wildlife. Williams owns and operates more than 30,000 miles of natural gas pipelines and handles about 30% of the natural gas in the United States. Williams has worked closely with Game and Fish during development to reduce impacts to wildlife. Last fall, Williams donated supplies and labor to help plant 1,500 sagebrush seedlings. There's much more ahead on Wyoming News Now. We will have an update for you on the hitching post, and we will tell you what you can expect on what's next for the building.
And we still got more wind, and of course now with warmer conditions sticking around, we're going to have some rain chances going forward. I'll have an update on that after the break.
President Joe Biden will give his first speech before Congress on Wednesday. As a new poll shows, more than half of Americans approve of the president's first 100 days in office. Still, a majority believe the nation is on the wrong track.
As Jennifer Johnson reports, several challenges await the president as he pushes Congress to take action on police reform, gun control, and immigration. The president's speech has been designated a national special security event, and there will be extra security at the Capitol after the January 6th riot.
Here's just a quick update on the Hitching Post Inn in Cheyenne. We reached out to the city to see what's next for the building. In January, we reported the buildings were ordered to be demolished. The city says Building 5 needed to be demolished within 200 days. Building 1 through 4 needed to be demoed within 180 days. The city of Cheyenne says we're about 90 days into that process, so there is some time left for the buildings to be torn down. The video on your screen is from January when the hitching post last caught fire.
As summer approaches, we have a way to keep our kids busy. Yellowstone National Park has a self-guided junior ranger program. This is for children 4 years and older. The program is a way to introduce kids to the natural wonders of the park. Once kids complete the program, they get an official Yellowstone Ranger patch.
Well, this is exciting. Laramie County 4-H held their Benefit Bash Basket fundraiser yesterday. The drawing took place on Facebook Live and included 20 prizes.
The prizes varied from a family day in Denver or a camping basket to a shooting sport raffle. The Laramie County 4-H said thank you to the many donors who made this possible. As we head to break, here's a list of the winners.
Beer tastes bad on purpose. New Belgium released what it calls Fat Tire Torched Earth Ale, which is meant to raise climate awareness. The brewery says it is made with low-quality ingredients that brewers might be forced to use in the future, and the result tastes terrible, obviously. For example, instead of fresh hops, it used hop extracts and dandelions. New Belgium says it wanted to make the point that climate change also affects beer lovers everywhere. Oh, I love New Belgium, and I just don't like that. That's worrisome.
I like their normal Fat Tire.
Yeah, the regular Fat Tire.
Yeah.
I don't know about this new one. I don't know if I would be willing to try that or not.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be willing to either. Do you guys want to know a fun fact that I learned when I used to do a podcast about breweries? Is that breweries in Fort Collins, actually, if they have leftover hops, they give it to each other. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, but
That's
interesting.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sharing the community.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take one final look at our extended forecast for the capital city, and you will see that we'll finally start getting some sunshine again on Wednesday, but we got a really good chance for rain on Tuesday.